Eric named The Athletic. I can give you the stage if you want. Do you have a joke? I know there's some superstitiousness about whether or not you should.
No, no jokes, no jokes, not yet. Gotta get in the season, we gotta warm up a little bit. Maybe I start in Abu Dhabi. I have one over there.
I guess just for you this offseason, obviously you were at Eurobasket, and that was something that I know meant a lot to you. Just can you talk about that experience a little bit, and then just how your body feels going through what I know can be really tough over there with how the court is and how the game is played?
Yeah, obviously, it's a lot. You get burned out a little bit. Just playing a lot of basketball the past few years, not able, to take a break because not only physically, just mentally, just kind of go away from the game and spend some time with your family and do what you love and just like sit on the couch, eat Doritos and be a couch potato. Like you need that, in order for you to be great. I know it sounds bad, but you need it. But obviously, it was a great experience representing my country. I had fun, and it was the first time that I saw people were engaged. People had hope. Basketball came back to Greece, even though we didn't one game short from the medals. But I felt like people had hope. And that was the most amazing thing. People were following us on the road everywhere we went, and they were cheering for us. Cheering for the flag, and just representing your national team. It's heavy. It's not easy. Because it's a flag. You represent the whole country. In the game that we watched, that we played, there was I think they told me like 6 to 7 million people watching the game, and this in Greece is 10.5 million people. That's awesome. So obviously, physically and mentally a little bit tired, but Joe English.
Hey, buddy.
I'm excited for the season, and I was happy for this summer. It was fun.
Jack Maloney, CBS Sports. Giannis, you always talk about building good habits. Just curious, is there anything in particular you're focused on for this season?
No, try to have fun as much as I can. Try to have fun as much as I can. It's a long game. I know I trust myself. I trust my skills. I trust my my personality, my obsession to the game that is going to take care of things. But no, I just look forward, being with my teammates, training with them, be around the locker room. Again, that's pretty much it. It's a long game. Gotta take it game at a time. We have 100 games in front of us. It's a lot of games.
Jim Wazarski, Milwaukee Journal Sentinel. Good to see you. I'm going to go back to Eurobasket. How do you think that made you better?
First of all, the game in Europe is way harder than the game in the NBA. And I don't want to disrespect the talent. Obviously, in the NBA, it's way higher. But the space is just, you have a lot of lanes to drive the ball, a lot of lanes to create. It's just, I think over there is more intense. Like people pick you up full court, double team you, full court zone, to man to the last 5 second double teams from the start from zone, and then they go man to man last 10 seconds, and then the double team you in the post. There's no lanes to drive. Like it's just the more physical. Because I don't know if it's because the talent's less and you have to be kind of be more physical to catch up with that, but like it's harder. So I think always playing there prepares me for the season. Like you have 2 months that you play organized basketball, you train, you keep your body in shape, so that's only that it prepares you for the season, puts you in a better position to be healthy, to be ready to get into training camp. But just playing in space, like playing so much set offense and playing in less space, just helps me just figure out things, because now when I go to an NBA game, I just feel like there's so much space for me to operate and create for my teammates and for myself. and this, in the past, have helped me a lot. Like when I came back from China, 2019, that was the year we went to the bubble. Like when the first couple games, I felt like the court was huge, and now I was able to, get to any spot I wanted because playing in China they were double teaming me, they were swarming me. The same thing happens in the NBA, but it just prepares me better for the NBA season.
Steve McGarvey, Associated Press. I was just wondering, the trip to Abu Dhabi, is that something you're looking forward to? If so, why? And I'm just wondering, the physical grind, all the travel, Eurobasket, then going to Abu Dhabi before this, any concern about that just in terms of just the mental physical grind with all that travel?
No, I'm very excited. First of all, I'm excited always for a global game. Just going in different parts of the world and playing in fans that love the game, because there's so many people that love the game outside the U.S. Just being able to showcase them our talent and what we do, and just share the excitement of the NBA with them is always a great feeling. I'm excited to go. Take my family with me. I've never been before. I'm excited to explore the city. I'm excited to play the games with my teammates. But I'm gonna say this: even for a kid like me, a guy like me that came from nothing, I think the NBA have kind of spoiled me a little bit. Because here we have our charter planes, we have our bus taking us to the hotel. Our 5 stars, 4 seasons Ritz-Carlton hotels that we are used to, and then you go overseas and things are not the same. We check in, we check our bags in, we go normally. Like it takes a toll on you more over there, and then I realized that the NBA have spoiled me a lot, because here it's easy for us. We just get in the plane and we just land to the place we're going, get in the bus, get to the hotel. Like it doesn't take a toll. You can just be on your iPad. There's always food for you, snacks for you. Like this is, like we are blessed. We are beyond blessed. People drive 12 hours, to go see their loved ones, or go to the next destination. So I don't really think about the toll that it takes on my body. I believe that I'm beyond blessed, and we are beyond, like, we're spoiled. We have everything ready for us in the NBA.
Hey Giannis, Lily Zhao, Fox 6 Milwaukee. When you have such a big core of guys coming back, what is it about the culture of this team that, guys like Bobby and Pat and Serge forego other opportunities to want to come back and play for you guys?
It's amazing. I think we had like 16 guys back. It's great. I love playing with people that I have played before, and I know when they need the ball, how they operate, what kind of people they are. I think in the NBA, some years you always build like new relationship, and once you're in the like peak of that relationship and you figure out how to play with that guy, maybe he moves to a different team. It's good to have the same people around. I think we are a team of full of great human beings, great players. I've been with Chris 10 years now, with Drew 3 years, PC, Brooke 5 years, Bobby 3 years. So it's just nice to have the same people around, people that I've won a championship with, and we're trying to work harder and get better to win another one. So you don't see it very often in the NBA when you have the same group of people and you just add to it.
Jamal Collier from ESPN. How you doing, Giannis? Feels like over the past year, a lot more people have started calling you the best player in the NBA, or saying Giannis the best in the world, ranking you at top of lists and such. Just kind of curious of what's your reaction to that?
You want my real reaction? No, I cannot be. Do I believe that I'm one of the best players in the league, and the way I help my team be great and win games, it's efficient and effective? Yeah, I do believe. I'm mature enough, I'm old enough to understand that. Do I believe I'm the best player in the world? No. I think the best player in the world is the person that is the last man standing. You know, is the person that takes his team to the finish line, and helps them win the game. You know, win games and become champion. 2 years ago when we did that, yeah, you know, when I was sleeping in my bed, you know, I was like, yeah, maybe I'm the best player in the world, you know. But now, no. In my opinion, the way I view it, the winner is the best. The guy that wins is the best. When we play a game of ping pong, when I go in my house and I play against my brothers, when I win and I play against the Nassis, coaches, and Alex, and then my mom and Mariah, and I win, I'm the best. Yeah, you know, if you know, Costas played really good, a great series, but he didn't win, how can he be the best when I won? You know, so that's how I view it. I believe that the best player in the world is Steph Curry until the next player.
Eric, no, you go ahead, Jamal. Go on.
Just also kind of on the regular season, you finished, I think, third in MVP last year. Obviously won MVPs before. As far as, you know, I think your odds are kind of toward the top in that as well. What would it mean to you maybe if you could win another MVP?
It'd be nice to have in my storage room another trophy that I don't really see. But at the end of the day, I try not to focus on that. Like, I've won 2 MVPs, which gave me a lot of joy. You know, I'm a very competitive person. I always try to be better, have come back, being more improved, be more motivated. But the joy that winning a championship for this city, it was 20 times more. You know, so I just try to focus as much as I can to get that. You know, to help my team win a trophy. But along the way, if I have a good season and I win another MVP, great. It's a blessing, you know, and it's what God's want. But at the end of the day, God has a plan for me, and whatever that plan is, I just keep on, you know, following that plan. Like, I don't try to focus as much as I can to the awards. But at the end of the day, like, everybody's competitive. You know, everybody wants to be the best. Not everybody. Some people want to be the best. Some people want to take that challenge. But hey, man, there's a lot of talent around this league. I've had to, you know, if another person win and has that, you know, joy that I felt a couple of years ago, I'm more than, you know, happy for him. But hey, Serge.
Hey, I got a question.
Hey, do you think I can win another MVP?
Of course, easy money. You can win like 3 or 4
You're
more.
putting pressure on me, man.
Yeah, you can. I got a question for you.
Tell me.
Did Chris Jenner call you back?
No, I was very surprised. She didn't.
She didn't?
I wanted to be a part of the family.
Yeah, I know you want to be on a
Like-
Carlson show. I saw that.
Yes, I watched the show, man, so much with my girlfriend. Like, I want to be a part of that family somehow, you know, some way. Maybe be the chef, maybe the driver, security guard, anything, man.
Okay, I'm sure he's going to contact you. I just wanna
Hopefully, man.
Good luck with that.
Thank you. So to answer your question, if I win another MVP, it'd be great. But I don't really focus on that. I focus on winning championship.
Speaking of a championship, you spent most of your career trying to win one. You did. Last year, you played with championship expectations. This year, you're one of the favorites to win again. What do championship expectations feel like? Like, what does that actually feel like as opposed to trying to grind and get one? You already have one, and now people expect you to do it again.
At first, it felt heavy. But I think it felt heavier when you didn't have one. Now you kind of like, last year it was like, okay, we're a championship team, let's go win one. We didn't. You know, you kind of, okay, you felt like, okay, falling short. Still had a great season, guys improved, guys had fun, won a lot of games. But you know, we fall short from the goal. And now it's the same thing. You know, like now you're used to it. Before it was a little bit heavy before we won one, because we was never in that position. Once we won one and we know that, oh, you know, like we can actually do this. You know, we can actually be the last team standing and winning the trophy. Felt a little bit heavy, but now it's just it is what it is. You know, a lot of people are gonna have expectations for us. We might achieve it, we might not, but at the end of the day, it's like what our goals which is to win a championship. So any expectation out there, it doesn't really matter because as a group, that's all we think about. Nobody can be satisfied or comfortable around this team.
Do you think there's something to that desperation? Like
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, how do you find it again?
I haven't lost it. I'm always gonna be desperate. I always try to maximize my potential, and like I'm blessed to be sitting in this seat, and I'm not gonna take that for granted. A lot of people take it for granted and get motivated by other things, but like I want to win championship in either any way or the other. I get it done. The feeling I felt, it was a nice feeling, and I kind of got jealous of Golden State, seeing them in the parade and in the SPs, and just like that feeling now. You know what is getting stripped away from you. So hopefully God can bless us to win another one. But if not, that's the plan. But I'm gonna try to do the right thing. Work on my body, work with my team, and try to win games, and try to build good habits, and try to play basketball when it matters the most.
Serge said it meant a lot to him that you called him this summer.
Did I? I didn't call him.
Wow. Bobby said you called him a couple years ago too. So how have
Bobby
you?
or Serge?
Well, that's
I called Bobby. I didn't call Serge. Serge sucks too much.
I don't know if we believe you. So I guess I'm going to ask, how have you mentioned, or Jamal mentioned the awards and stuff. I mean, your status in the game, like it's a real thing. How have you found or tried to find a voice in whether it's calling teammates or free agent teammates or maybe talking to John and sort of, because people listen to you and they, how have you tried to navigate that?
I try to stay away from John and the rest, the politics of this game. Try to be authentic as I can, because you understand that NBA it's a business. But I don't want to. I'm part of the business, but I don't want to be in the political game. But I try to communicate to my teammates how much I need them. I love them, I appreciate them. Want to play with them. For a long time, that we have a great organization, great culture here. What we've built from day one until today, it's been unbelievable. We have another phase that we got to get to. Bobby is 27, and I'm 27, and we can play together for the next 5 years. And I think he gets excited. I get excited when I hear that. When I talk to PC, when I talk to Grayson, when I talk to Chris, when I talk to Drew. Just being together for the next 3-4 years, I feel like they get excited because we know that we might have a chance to win another championship. But let's start with one. Let's win another one, and then we can go from there. But that's what I try to communicate to my teammates.
You don't try to flex that a little bit and say, John, we should do. This is what I would like
No.
to feel comfortable.
No, I'm good in playing basketball, staying in my lanes, and John Horst is good in making a team, creating a team, and I try to stay out of his lane, and he doesn't come to my lane. And coach is really good in coaching the game, and try to stay out of his lane. But he comes to my lane, he tells me, play better, we got to work on that. But I just try to stay in my lanes.
Darius, last question.
Darius Joshua, CBS 58. Kind of following up on that, obviously your offseason, going back to that a little bit, you're over there in Greece. How important was that to have some of your teammates come out there, work out with you out there, and kind of build some of that chemistry and all that with having so many guys back?
That was great. That's great. Just them seeing where I'm from, where I grew up. They came to my movie premiere in the court that I grew up playing. That was special to me. Chris came to the tournament in Milan. Had dinner together. That was fun. I think that it was probably his first time traveling overseas without the Bucks, because I think he went to London, he went to Paris with the Bucks a couple years ago, but this is the first time he actually went. He chose to go. So it was fun having him out there. Coach Bud came and saw me in a couple of practices in a game. That was cool. But just having them around. It always feels good, just having them see where I'm from, and just where I came from. Yeah, where I'm from.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.